After Belgium, we flew through Vienna, across Europe to Romania, to the capital city of Bucharest, taking a taxi about 30 minutes down the main avenue of Calea Victoriei. Our historic building overlooked Victoriei, and Avic loved seeing her name posted everywhere. Despite being on a main corridor, our room was surprisingly quiet. The Dimvotitsa River flowed nearby, though not always looking very clean. We were right on the edge of historic Old Town Bucharest, next to a major bus stop that we use frequently to go around the city. Dating back to 1450 and expanded in the 1600s, most of what survives in Old Town is from the 18th and later centuries. There are plenty of restaurants, including this wonderful traditional restaurant located in a 19th century inn, as well as a 6,000-year-old wine culture with vineyards all over the country. But most Europeans know Bucharest as a party destination. Fortunately, we were well outside the noisy areas. Bucharest has one of the most amazing bookstores we'd ever seen. While books on shelves are disappearing in the US, they're thriving here, a product of 40 years of life under communism. Books were precious during that period and remain very important today. Another byproduct of communism, the Romanian Orthodox Church saw a resurgence after the 1989 fall. Christian under Rome since at least the 5th century CE, the church was suppressed, often violently, under the Ceausescu communist dictatorship. But there are dozens of active churches in Bucharest today. One of the most iconic is the 18th century Stavropolios Monastery Church, built in the Romanian Renaissance style. Famed for its architecture and its library of 8,000 books, we found the distinct style to be beautifully delicate, with its flowing carvings and vibrant colors. Just outside of Old Town, and nearly as large, the largest physical symbol of communist dictator Nicolae Ceausescu's excesses is the Romanian Palace of Parliament. The heaviest building in the world, it sinks a quarter inch every year. And the second largest administrative building in the world after the US Pentagon, construction began in 1984 and is yet to be finished. The scale and opulence of this massive building are, frankly, absurd. Only about 1/3 of the 1,100 total rooms have been completed, and it still can house the Romanian legislature, a theater, a museum, a conference center, and many smaller offices. Leading away from the palace, over 1 kilometer down the middle of Union Boulevard, runs the longest string of synchronized, choreographed fountains in the world. The complex of central fountains is very impressive, especially at night. About 15 minutes north of Old Town by taxi, the National Village Museum was our favorite place in Bucharest. Nearly 300 historic buildings, dating from the 19th back to the 16th century, were relocated from all over Romania and restored to this outdoor museum. There are houses, churches, and other structures that were all key parts of village life, including this 19th century boathouse and wine press. The oldest building was this 500-year-old wood, mud, and thatch house from northern Romania. Vendor stalls were set up selling a wide array of traditional handicrafts, including these beautiful fabrics. And whatever these are. Surprisingly, there were also animal skins for sale, and this leather worker looked like he stepped right out of the 17th century. After our week in Bucharest, we took the train north to Brașov in Transylvania, through the Carpathian Mountains, to the land of fairy tale castles and Vlad Dracula. But that is a tale for next time.